Apologized about your performance in your last fight against Ward. Why? I mean, most felt you won. Why the apology?
Because I wanted to show, and I promised to boxing fans that I will kick his ass. Much more. But I didn't. But I won the fight. I should to get victory by knockout.
Right. But after the knockdown, what made it difficult for you to get him out of there? Seems like you were on the road to doing that. What made it tough for you to do that?
Can I speak on Russian? Okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Моей целью не было нокаутировать его, поэтому я просто продолжил боксировать, и просто в пятом раунде я почувствовал потерю сил, энергии, просто моя энергия закончилась.
It wasn't my goal to knock him out. I heard him. I was just gonna keep boxing. Then after the fifth round, my energy level went down, and I couldn't do certain things that I wanted to do.
Okay, so it wasn't.
We're sharing it. You gotta let everybody else know.
All right,
Ask questions.
How come your energy level went down?
I think that I overtrained.
We only
I overtrained. Yeah, because I never did this training camp as I did for the war. I did much more than usually.
And last question
and
for me.
longer.
Your perception of what those guys were saying during this press conference. There were people promising to knock you out, and James Prince and Josh Dubin, all of them going at you. Your perception of what those guys were saying to you today at the press conference.
Да, он не сможет меня нокаутировать, потому что его удары это словно женские пощечины. Я ни одного удара на себе не почувствовал, а то, что кровь у меня из носа была, это явно я почувствовал удар его локтя.
He cannot knock me out. He slaps like a woman with his punches. He's not gonna knock me out. And the reason why I saw blood from my nose was an elbow, it wasn't a punch. So he's not gonna knock me out.
And what they were saying to him today, was he understanding that? The very pointed tone.
No, I didn't
they were
understand.
He
jabbing at
didn't
him.
want to listen to the nonsense they were saying, so he was just minding his own business. They talk like they're gonna fight. They're not. I mean, the manager or whatever, they're not gonna fight. So it doesn't matter what they say.
Are you going?
My question to you is,
I don't care for the words at all. They're just like a trash talkers.
Don't care for Ward at all? Is that what he said?
He doesn't care.
Doesn't care. Oh, doesn't care.
Besides running out of energy, what was the biggest adjustment you had to deal with the fight? The first half of the fight was different than the second half of the fight. What adjustments did you have to make, and how did it go different?
Just delete one workout from my training camp. I mean, I did 3 workouts a day. It's really a lot. Right now, I will back to my
Twice a day.
My usual regular training camp. Yeah.
Did you study the first fight? Did you get to watch it again? You studied the first fight?
No, I didn't watch the fight at all.
So he was a bit overtrained. Is that what he's saying?
The first fight was overtrained.
Mike.
my question to you is, everyone says it's how you come back from a loss. So we can't go to that because you don't consider that you lost this fight. My question to you is, how do you feel that you've grown from this whole experience, and what will you do this time around to correct and let the fight not go into the judges' hands?
После проигрыша мы ничего ты проиграл. Что просто ты извлек с этого урока, и что ты ведешь по-другому?
Я считаю, что лучше проиграть так, как я проиграл, чем выиграть так, как Эндрю Уорд выиграл. Поэтому я счастлив и слава богу, что будет реванш.
For me, I'm thankful that I lost how I lost versus won. I'd rather lose like I lose than win like he won. And I'm happy about the rematch. I thank God about the rematch that is going to score things away.
What will you do differently this time around to assure it does not maybe go to the judges' hands, or if it does, to win more convincingly?
I will destroy him, you know, like really. I will be punch more, much more, and more harder, you know, like with the goal destroy him to make a delivery to him pain for him, you know, like I love to make a pain to my opponent, you know, and he's right now deserve it.
A lot of people would think that that type of aggression when you play against them, say I'm getting in a boxing ring, it's got to be like controlled aggression. Do you think it's going to help you or hurt you?
Ты думаешь, такого рода агрессия тебе поможет или наоборот, как бы, вот такое как бы агрессивное, это может не в твою сыграть?
Я скажу одно, что я просто буду готовиться к бою и все. И бой этот 17 июня пройдет по другому сценарию.
I'll tell you this much. I'll just prepare for the fight, and the fight on June 17 will be a different scenario from the first fight.
Thank you for your time, sir. Good luck.
Will you still be working with John David Jackson?
Yes.
And also, do you feel going into the second fight that maybe you? I mean, do you feel that maybe
Will you turn off
Barnes, right? My bad.
Kovalev. How the Twitter? How does it help you out?
Twitter как тебе помогает?
I mean, you were saying that you apologize to your fans about the last fight and everything, but it's not about the Twitter. You're not sorry about you going out on social media.
Ты извиняешься перед фанами за бой,
Мне не за что извиняться.
Nothing to be sorry about.
Sergey, you seem to be in a very bad mood since you walked into the podium, man. What's going on? Why the animosity? I mean, I know.
Я потому что не выспался, лег только вчера прилетел, получается, поздно и не выспался.
I got here late last night and I didn't get enough sleep.
All right, we have one last question, and then we're going upstairs.
Can you talk about conditioning? Do you feel that you were a little too heavy in the first fight, and maybe you would come into the second fight a little more lighter because it seems as though in this second half you slowed down a little bit?
Ты легче пойдешь во второй бой, потому что выглядит, что ты во второй половине боя чуть замедлился.
Because in half part of the fight, my energy finished. You know, like since fifth round. In fifth round, I finished, and I fought only on my character. You know, like.
So you plan on coming in a little lighter? You plan on coming into the fight a little lighter? Maybe about 5-10 pounds less?
No, my weight was very good. You know, just like was problems in the training camp. You know. I mean, overtraining, what I think, you know, but we'll see in June 17 what will be. I will fix it. I already fixed it, and boxing fans and the boxing world will see Crusher himself is a real Crusher.
Thank you.
How will your punching power be in this fight? In the last fight, you said you felt a little bit drained. If you feel a little bit more fresh, Andre Ward does have a good chin, and you hurt him, you dropped him. And how do you feel like he'll take it this fight? If you hit him with a big right hand, how do you think he's going to take it?
Как ты думаешь, если ты будешь готов к такому бою, как ты сказал, как вынужден своей силой будет? Ты попадешь по нему такими ударами. Ты в первом бою его подряд.
Все смотрели реванш с Жаном Паскалем, да, и поэтому я думаю, будет такой же исход, просто он откажется или же ляжет от удара, или откажется продолжать бой.
Everybody saw the rematch with Jean Pascal, and his corner either gonna stop it or he's gonna get laid down.